All right, good evening, everybody out there in the internet land. Hopefully, everybody's having a good day. Hopefully, everybody's having a better day than I have. It's been a long day. It has been a hard day. It has been a frustrating day. So, welcome in, Curd Ice. Howdy, folks. So, I guess the good thing is I'm in a hotel. Because if I was at home, I'd have no internet right at the moment. Apparently, they came on Wednesday to do a little maintenance work. Basically, the company that I have my internet with was bought out by another company, and they wanted to do kind of the conversion. No problem. Everything worked fine on Wednesday. They came Wednesday morning. Everything was working fine. Worked fine on Thursday. Worked fine bright and early this morning before I left for the airport at like 4 a.m. Got to the airport, got everything in there. My wife got back home. She calls me and goes, "The internet's not working." I was like, "That's weird." And lo and behold, they screwed something up on the account. And well, they're sitting there trying to tell me they can't get back there for a week. That it'll be a week from today before they get it fixed. Which, like I said, good thing I'm in a hotel. Hopefully the internet here is good, so at least we'll be able to stream, and then I'll get internet back when I get back home. So, how's everybody doing? How are things in MCOC land? Not sure. We'll do some Battlegrounds tonight. I'm a little bit tired. Who knows what all we'll do? We'll do some Battlegrounds. On the last flight. Oops. I was doing some testing and getting some things worked out. So hopefully, game volume, music volume, my volume, all in pretty good spots. If not, I've done what I can. I did go ahead and on the last flight, I did kind of run through these. So I've run the dailies today. I've got to figure out a better way. What I think I'm going to do is run the first two when they refresh and run the supply run one the next morning. That way I'm not having to use energy refills to do all the daily stuff that comes out. We'll see. Who knows? Who the heck knows? The other thing I'm doing is I am watching a little bit of football on the YouTubes. I got a nice big TV above my head, so if you see colors and different things going on, it's just a football game. It's not a big deal. It's a decent football game, but it's a football game. And I'm dehydrated from the flights and all that. Hey, Stone, what's going on? So, anyway, do we do more Sword and Stone stuff? That is the question of the evening. There is a little bit more that I'm going to do, because I think I've got some rewards. There's a 4-star, there's a 6-star, there's some of the ice or the catalyst. There we go. There's 5 of those. I don't know if I've gotten. Hey, there's another 1,000 shards. There's a tier 4. Those are just Cab Nexus. I don't care too much on those. Okay, I don't think I've gotten to the good. Don't think I've gotten to the good stuff yet, which would be. Oh, I'm almost there. Yeah, I need like 60 points, and we'll open those. So, hey, Snow Moon, welcome to the state of California. Not my typical state. You know what? I'm just gonna go big screen. I'm tired of looking at me in the small screen. Tired of looking at me on the big screen too. But the hotel's okay. I've only been here for half hour, 45 minutes, something like that. Whenever I queued up the stream, it's been a long day. I had a flight delay. I actually had a flight cancellation that caused the delay, and it just. Oh boy, I'm just tired. So I got up at 3 a.m. Eastern time. It is now 10:45 p.m. Eastern time, and I'm trying to force myself to stay awake at least another 2 hours so that I'm not waking up at 3 a.m. Pacific tomorrow, which is probably going to happen anyway. I normally wake up between 6 and 7 a.m. So it's it takes a toll on this old man. And then, stressing and all that type of stuff for my wife who's at home trying to watch TV and having to use her phone as a hotspot. And I'm having to teach her how to do that. And I need to fix screen size here because it's way, way off. Sorry, you're gonna see some moving parts here for a second while I fixie things. And set you right there. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Now you can see at least the whole phone screen. Every time I log in, every time I do anything when I'm doing the hotel streams, it's something completely different. It is never the same thing twice, and I don't know why. At home, everything is nice and consistent. Everything stays the same, works perfectly, no problems whatsoever. Like even that little white bar down at the bottom of the screen there shouldn't be there. It wasn't there when I was testing 20 minutes ago. It wasn't, I promise you. So we're going to get rid of it. Did that get rid of it? Yeah, that got rid of it. There we go. Good enough. Good enough for my work. Did you see the Kabam Discord message for adjusting? Yeah, it won't be this month. If I read that correctly, it's going to be next month. So you still got to do it for this month, which I will be doing. I will probably be doing that, well, after I open Titan Crystals. Because there will be some more rank 4s. So I'm going to wait until my prestige increases. And I am ever so close. I am 1.5k away from another Titan Crystal to open up. And you know what? Tonight, we may work our way there because I think I can get 3 7-star crystals if we don't get 7 stars out of some of the other stuff. So we're going to have some fun. We got to get some energy in here. I got to get some people. I got to get some talking. I got to get some likes. I got to get some people giving me some energy. Pump me up for a change instead of me pumping you guys up. And anyway, so yeah. Can I ramble anymore? Can I find any more excuses to keep talking and stay out of Battlegrounds? Yeah, we can. Do I go for Silver Samurai? I went 100 deep. We could spend Dos Equis more. We could spend Dos more. We could spend 2 more. Not on the main, but on the mini. Yeah, I can't do it on the mini. I can't do it. Well, the problem is the airline doesn't pay me. Work barely pays me. I'll think about it as we go. You know what? Enough. I did do the one fight that I screwed up on the stream last time. This was poetic justice here. So, if you remember correctly, the end of, was it yesterday? Yeah, the end of yesterday's stream, I did this match right here. And I screwed up a very, very easy Thanos fight. Just messed it up. Should have been an easy win. Should have been a 52K. Should have been a 52K, easy win. So I was like, afterwards, I was like, you know what? I know I ended the stream on that, but I can't sit back and rest on that. So I do another match. Okay? Pretty pleased with that. I didn't think I was going to win, but it was just to use the counter. I'm kind of glad I won that because I screwed that fight up right there. I'm like, oh, great. I'm going to screw up another match. That should have been a win. Thanos was very, very passive, and I ended up getting caught trying to bait a special out. Not a big deal. But the fight of the match was that one right there. I was very, very pleased with that and very, very, very happy. Let's see. What is that offer for a rank 4 gem? There's an offer for a rank 4 gem? That I haven't seen an offer for a rank 4 gem. Am I missing something somewhere? Reminder, Pinky Mid-Heart, huh? You're going to see some Pinky Mid-Heart action live on stream. One of the things we probably are going to do is we can do war. I'm not turning off recoils though, baby. We're going full recoils. Got to figure out who I'm going to use for that fight right there. I want somebody who's immune to reverse controls and not completely horrible for taking out what's his face? Gore there. Oh, it's a build offer. This one. This one right here. That one. That one, if you buy the dailies and the weeklies, because that's what you have to purchase it with. So the purchase price, and I don't know, let me go ahead and throw things in there. There you go. There's 150 of those tickets. Okay, so those are the ones that you get from buying the daily and the weeklies, and you can find them right there. Those things right there. So I've got 16. I'm not buying enough to get 150. Just not going to happen. Not going to happen today. At least I'm assuming that's what those things are. Yeah, that's what they are. So that won't happen today. You know, you could do, and what I think would be smart, especially with the rollover of the Titan Crystal, is you could do 2 more Titans. Or a Titan and a half and a Nexus. That's kind of probably what I would build. So, yeah, I think it's a decent offer if you've got the stuff. And you haven't spent them on, the things all along to, upgrade. Anyway, so back to war. Now that we looked at the offer, I've just got to figure out who I want to use for Gore. I could very easily use Ironheart for it, and I may. But here's kind of what I'm thinking. If I can find somebody decent for that Gore, and of course everybody's wanting to send me messages now. I love my work. So whoever I use for Gore there, I want to use for Gallon there. So it needs to be ideally reverse control immune. And somebody that's good for that. And give me 1 second here. I'm going to open up Microsoft Teams. You may hear some computer dingies. But I got to tell some people that everything's under control. Man, Mr. Knight is not that good, at least in my opinion. He's decent. He's going to be decent. But okay. Sorry, I just had to relay a message to somebody. Everybody's getting into town tonight for the stupid job I'm doing tomorrow. All right, done there. So that would be the ideal. What I could do is I could use Ironheart for thing right there. I'm also bringing in Mole Man. I will be using probably Mole Man for that little piggy there. It's not a map that kind of leads well to my team, so I may wait. We're treating this now like it's all off season. I like the character, but this Titan the second these roll over, basically in 3 days, 15 hours, 6 minutes, 5 minutes and some odd seconds at this point, I am opening my Titan crystals. I am not waiting. There's no reason to wait, in my opinion. I'm jumping in. Then I'll get who I want, and then I'll start building to the next Titan. that's kind of my plan. The people that are going to be in that Titan with Nico, you'll have Spider Woman in there. You'll still have Jean Grey in there, I think. You'll have Yelena in there. Carolina. Um, you know, it's a banger. It is a very, 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 very good Titan crystal. To me, one of the better Titan crystals that have come along in a while. You just got a lot of good ones. I'm even saving, and I typically don't save. I'm even saving on the mini account for it. I probably will have two or three. Then that's a lot. That's a lot of savings on that mini account. The mini account needs so much that you know saving up two or three is a lot of work. Oh, let's go there. Let's go there. Let's take out his guardian. Probably should have taken out that crossbones. Not the end of the world if you don't. I'm going there and there. Now we need to be on the lookout for two counters. I need a counter for Photon and I need a counter for Serpent. And a counter for Dark Phoenix. Everything. He's just getting everybody. And I'm getting squat. I'm getting nothing. I'm getting a big batch of nothing. Even with a reroll, I got a big batch of nothing. Hey, there we go. Now we got something. Let's go there. Okay. I think he's got me. He's got me outdrafted. I'm going to have to outplay him. How's the puppy doing? I don't know. The puppy is 2,500 miles away. I love the puppy. The puppy is very sweet, but I am glad I am away from puppy. I've got a little bit of a plan here. I don't know how it's going to work. That's where I figured that was going to come. We're going to go here for this fight. And we'll see how we do. We may fight reckless tonight. We may just go for it. At this point in the season, holding back. Ooh, that's not good. That wasn't good at all. I'm not supposed to hit her to 10 at that point. That kind of hurt. Man, what in the world is it with these stupid charges? Oh, and I failed the node. Now this is a big L. Sure, just leave him at 6%. I don't care. Oh well, big L. Yep, big L. 34 seconds. Okay. Nothing I can do there. I cheated on the I haven't cheated on the puppy. The puppy's still at home. The puppy's where he's supposed to be. The puppy's not mine. The puppy's my son's. I got my own dog. Well, here's where things get interesting. I've got to win this. If not, oh well. No, I mean, like I said, I was outdrafted. He got everybody, and I got nothing. I got no counters. Lovely way to start, isn't it? Isn't it great? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it just beautiful? Just love when you start like that. End up with nothing. I could have used my Shathra there and saved for fighting his serpent, but I hate matches like that. I hate when it's I just bleh. Sometimes you just don't have it. Sometimes there's just nothing you can do. Sometimes there's just nothing you can do. These matches taking 45 seconds to pop or more is not much. It's not helping things. Ooh, I gotta bring that down. There we go. Need to figure out a way to get my camera to track me on this laptop. So that I can move around the way I want to move around and still be semi-centered in the screen. Hate money champions? Some I do. I hate the ones I don't have. That's a rank 4. And we'll get rid of that. Why not? Leave him. Get rid of that and that. I still haven't really figured out how a good way to fight Lumitrix. I should get rid of that crit monkey too. But yeah. Until I have a rank 4 Nico, rank 4 Nikos get banned. Now watch him get no cosmic champions. Mark my words. We'll go there. Not a bad call on future Ant-Man in case he pulls that domino. Doesn't turn off crit fail or anything like that, but he can do that fight fairly quickly. I wanted all 5 of them. I wish the game could give me all 5 of them. That would have been ideal. Yeah, he got Crit Monkey though. That Crit Monkey gonna cook. That Crit Monkey who I thought about banning. You heard me say it. It's gonna be a problem. Well, I would say it's the matchmaking, but the points are so close that it's not a huge difference. Okay. I backed away from it last time. I'm going to try it this time. This is my first official fight in Battlegrounds with Cull. And no cosmics. Yeah, I wasn't lost on me, Wilson. Oh, what the heck? May not be my night. I may blow my whole rating right near the end. Of course, 5 hits and a block. Why not? Why would you do anything but just, 5 hits and a block, and now you're going to rush in. I've just got to go for it at this point. Okay, we should win that one. That one should be a W. Now, there's really only one play here. And he's got me. I think. I'm guessing he's got me here. That one hurt a little bit more than the first one. I'm trying to go fast because I have to. That's it. Yeah, I had to go fast. I mean, there was nothing I could do. That's lovely. I'm loving Battlegrounds tonight. Well, it was either that I ran Kushala, but Kushala wasn't going to take him in the 40 seconds I had to work on it. That was the problem. Uh, like I said, that mismatch there, Snow wasn't that big of a deal. Oh well. Oh well, it is what happens sometimes. I'm just getting outdrafted. I'm getting just pure T, not necessarily outplayed, but definitely outdrafted. Ain't no doubt about that. Big old outdraft. I went away from MODOK for now. Typically, MODOK is an instant pick for me. Still going to go Serpent because I think you can mess it up easy. Oh, we're coming back to that. Sometimes you just got to go back to what works. think we'll go there too. We'll go the Potato Head Brothers. We may be using that serpent offensively. Yeah, 9.3 will be Wednesday. 5 days, right? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, 5 days, basically. Oh, you're going to see me have a little bit of fun here. Should we have a little bit of fun? Should we have a little bit of fun? Okay, now we're just gonna wait for the unstoppable that he got, not me, because he rushed into me. It's fine. Oh, come on. Come on. Really? I do that with MODOK and he still wins? I do that with MODOK and he still wins. If we lose 3 in a row, we're just going to play this safe. I need you to throw it though. Holy crud, man. I couldn't do either of those two fights any better. Just couldn't. Neither one of them could have been, I couldn't do any better. I mean, taking a Kindred with MODOK in 40 seconds. Oh well. It is what it is. It's a loss. And you move on. And you move on. I laugh because I had Captain Britain banned. And you know, the first champ that shows up in the list every single flipping time is the one champion that I always debate on whether I should ban him or not. And they pop in there. Every single time. Oh well. It's going to be one of those nights. I'm going to try not to get too tilted. I can very easily get tilted. I could be very, very mad right now and just ready to throw things. And I've got stuff around here I could throw. Okay. Do we have attackers? Yes, we've got attackers. And yes, there are things I could throw. And there's that Cap Britain again. Who I don't really have a counter for currently. Probably a mistake to go that. I should have gone MODOK for, Jesus, there she is. Never flippin' fails. Never fails. It never, ever, 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 ever fails. It's not hard to fight if you have a champion that can counter. Fine. You know what? To hell with you. Screwed up. I thought that was going to be a special 2. So I take more damage. Let's see. Took Shathra at R4 today. I have one R4, but waiting until the Titan switches over. I don't blame you there. My newest one, I don't know if you saw, was Sinister. I screwed this up. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, that's called I mean that's ridiculous. All four of these fights. I want to let's look at something. 94%. That one's the lowest. 84%. 93%. 84%. I've lost four. I might as well lose five. Like I said, might as well lose five. I'm not fighting bad. That's the worst part. I don't feel like I'm, well, let me rephrase that. I don't feel like I'm fighting bad. Would I use a generic on him? Yeah, if you're not going to get him any other way, he is worth a generic. He really is. Ugh. Sorry. I was going to ban that stupid frickin' rank 4 SIG 200 cull. I didn't because, oh, what are the chances of him getting him? Every time. Just unreal. Can he get? Can people get any better drafts and play any better? I'm really about to give up tonight. Just get counters to everything I've got. That's no problem. I don't mind. I don't. Just go ahead, get counters to everything I want. Make sure you draft things I don't get the opportunity to get a counter for. It's perfectly fine. I really don't mind too much. I don't. It's just. I wanted this to be a fun stream. I wanted this to be like, hey, Lee Boyce, thank you, sir. Thank you for the re-up at 16 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mr. Lee the Goat Voice. Greatly appreciated. It brings a little light to the crappy BG stream. Fine, you know what? Look at that. Look at that. That's tonight right there. In a nutshell. Come on. We're going to do something else after this. I'm screwing up. They're fighting perfect. This is a loss. I don't know. I don't. I Yeah, Candy Crush doesn't make me feel this bad at all. We're gonna try one more. I mean, I can't crash a season any worse. I mean, this is just ridiculous. I mean, it is everybody 34 seconds, perfect health. That one, 56 seconds, 23 seconds, 38 seconds. All these almost perfect health. 37 seconds, 40 seconds, both perfect health. 73 seconds, slowest fight of the night, 100% health. 53 seconds, 100% health. 77 seconds, pretty much 100% health. 24 seconds, pretty much 100% health. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I'm not getting those matchups. Oh yeah, I did a Candy Crush stream. We may be doing one again. We may be doing one again. New game is Card Jam. Hey, you never know. We could do a Card Jam stream. I know it. I know what you're talking about. I think. I gotta go there regardless. We're about to find out. I don't know if Shocker's clapping his meta or not. I think I've used him on one fight. I'm probably not going to have to use him here. I know he's got a counter. But if I can do this fight, this is quicker. I screwed up. Good, he didn't come after me. We're just... It's okay. Just gonna play this a little bit different. Really? You suck! God damn it! You can't make this up. Walks up to me when I'm unstoppable and heavies. I'm unstoppable. He walks up, doesn't hit into me, and heavies. Well, screw you, you son of a bitch. Ah. Oh. Oh my God. Now I don't care anymore. I just don't care. Oh, that's such crap, man. Oh my God. I don't even care anymore. Let's go down to 0. Let's take her down. Let's just reset the whole meta. Let's reset it all. Fine, I'll mirror you. Now he's going to mirror me. I mean, what is this? Fucking shit. Jesus. Lord. You can't make this up. I draft long shot there because he really does not have science champions. He had Spider-Woman, but he's going to use her somewhere else. And what does he get in the last round? Three freaking counters to him. Fuck. Now, this is a loss. Damn it, you didn't come after me. And that's too many hits? No, it's not. This is too slow. He had to get that. That's a loss. I've lost the ability. This is just... I have nothing here to finish this out. Seven in a row. And even in that fight, I'm hard blocked, sitting there holding, and she throws that damn special one. I mean, that was fun. I love when they're hitting into your block. I love failing the node too. Really? Come on, long shot. Whoops, I don't have it set right, but you know what? I don't care. There you go. The boy did one combo and paused on me. Oh, he restarted. Yeah, long shot we trust. I don't trust this game. Even in that fight. Hold on, I gotta do something here real quick. Even in that fight, I got some crap. Okoye's not good for a long shot. Sorry, looking something up. Longshot is not bleed immune. He just reduces ability accuracy. So if we do legendary EQ, we still have to. No, if you do one path through classic, when you 100% the legendary, you get all the classic rewards. Yeah, that's my guess, Ode. She starts with all the buffs, and he likes to swallow those. I lose this, by the way. No. Hey, Faust, I haven't tried it yet. I will try it eventually. Anybody who says Ironheart is mid, go watch that tape. That's what I'm thinking there, Zode. That Ironheart scared the immortal crap out of that guy. I scared the piss out of that guy with Ironheart. He's like, man, if he can do that with Ironheart, he can do that with anybody. I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta run. I gotta run. I gotta hide. And of course, the person in chat, Snowmoon, who's been talking crap and calling her Midheart, nowhere to be found anymore. I may have to clip that one. I may have to go back and clip that out and post it and say, Midheart who? Oh, that felt better. Okay. Oh, that felt good. Let's go energy here. Let's use up these 15. There is that too, Lee. Unfortunately, what I can tell you is your phones are going to overheat in 9.3. Most likely. what a roster. A rank 3 Samurai, rank 3 Solvark, rank 4 Viv, rank 4 Prowler. That's what I'm thinking, Zode. I'm going to try to get my prestige. Why is it every time I think about banning a champ, but I don't do it, they show up? Look at that. Look at we're over right over there. So effing dumb. Well, the thing is, if you've already started the legendary difficulty, your prestige is locked right there till the end of it. I've got one shot. In rerolls we trust. Now I don't have to fight that. I am perfectly fine, even if I lose this match. I didn't do my last hit. Oh well. Oh well. Like I said, even if I lose, which I figured I was going to, I got rid of that Yelena. I don't have to fight her. That does help. That helps tremendously, actually. Let's see if I can get this fight done right for a change. I'll take that. Now, what's the play here, Zode? Spider-Woman on defense. Jack, whoever he puts down. Who do we go here? I guess he goes first. I'm going to play this a little slow. Probably regret that. I can't believe she got that. Okay. Feels a little better. My little cry session I had in the bathroom of the hotel room is kind of paid off. All we do is win, win, win. Oh, no. After 7 losses, the game gives you a few. The game throws you a few. All right. That's not terrible. How many was it in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was only 6 in a row. So we're halfway back. Okay. Hey, but guess what? We did manage to complete that. Let's go ahead and, can I claim all those? Yeah, let's go ahead and claim those. Since those reset tomorrow. Now let's see if we got enough to open up some crystals. And then we may go do some more. Lord have mercy, what a night. So let's go in here. All I'm doing is going to claim the crystals. I'm going to leave the catalyst there. We're going to claim those 5. Okay, we got those. We're going to claim those 5, although they're not going to be much. They're going to get claimed anyway. We're not quite done yet for the night, though, folks. Don't go anywhere. There's the 5 we need to claim. One of those will be a 7-star, by the way. Not necessarily a 7-star samurai, but one of them will be a 7-star. And I think that's it. And that's kind of why I wanted to go grab them. Because one of them, guaranteed, son of a biscuit-eating bullfrog. Okay, one of them will not necessarily be a 7-star. It's within the next 6. And how many do I have? How many do I have? How many did you say I had? How many was that? 6? Yeah, that's exactly how many I have. See? One of them will be a 7-star. Yeah, those are from the event milestone. Oh, I'm stupid. I know. A fool and his units are soon separated. Hey, we finally have a SIG 200 rank 5 or 5-star Ghost Rider. Those are all 5 stars, right? Yeah. Hey, we're locked in on the 5 stars, baby. Can't get a 6. There we go. And a SIG 200 6-star as well. Ooh, a 5-star Nexus. Those are special. Somewhere over the rainbow. There they are. Wow, I didn't know I had 10 of these. We're gonna spin one. Yeah, super rare Nexus crystals. The 5-star Nexus. Super exciting. Once upon a time, it would have been. But that time has long, long passed. That's a SIG 200, Angela. I will take the 7-star shards because we're going to open up 7-star crystals. We're going to open up everything except for the Titans. Well, not everything. But I was going to pop these. I lied. That's more like it. That's what we expect to see out of these. Look at that. Look at all those 5-star borders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, there's another 6-star. We got a new 5-star champion. Baby! Well, that was the 5 I got from the crystal and the 5 from milestones. I got none. All right, let's go see what we get here. I'm spinning all these puppies. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe. One of them, like I said, there is a guaranteed 7-star in here. Now watch it be on the first one and I not have to buy that one extra. Okay, it wasn't on the first one. I don't feel bad now. So in the next 5, there's a guaranteed 7-star. That's right, that one was the guaranteed 6. It had to be a 6. There couldn't be anything else. That's the stupid thing. The guaranteed 6-star can't be a 6 or 7. It is going to be a 6-star. That was the guaranteed 6. Okay, one of these last 4 will be a 7-star. And that's the only reason I'm spinning it out, to see which one the 7-star lands on. I would have taken that Guardian. One of these last 3. Well, we're down to 2. Will it be the 5th per league here? We haven't even sniffed a 7-star. My guess is I'm getting a 7-star Guardian. What do you think? Guaranteed 7-star champion with this crystal. So I did have to buy the one. This is the one I bought. She is rank 3. Meh. Meh. But guess what? Guess what that crystal did, though? That will give me the Titan when I open up my other 7 stars. That was kind of why it was important. So we're going to open up 2 of these. These will be 2 duplicates. And I will get that, plus I've got the 1,000 shards in my thing, which gives me 160,000 Titan shards. Unless I pull Sim Supreme. I'll take that. More 6 on Chi ain't bad. I got to take her to rank 3, by the way. The only way I don't get enough shards is if this is Sim Supreme, but I'm not worried about it. I'll have 10 Titan shards or Titan crystals token. I think he's already awakened. Yeah. I thought I pulled him twice. That's all right. There they are. Those are the shards we needed. These are the shards you're looking for. Okay. Let's go look at Live War. I do need to look up who is good for gore and immune to reverse controls. I think I know. That I don't think I want to use her. We may use Ironheart, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm going to be running without recoils on. Oh, baby. Yeah, I think we can do it. I think this will work. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong in my thinking here. Hold on. No. Long shot's not immune to reverse controls, but long shot would melt him. I'm going to use the same champion right there. I'm going to use Ironheart right there. Zode's got it. Wiccan. Would Wiccan be able to do that? And then I'll try Ironheart right there. Then we may do Ironheart right there. Where were you earlier, Snow? Hold it. Iron mid, huh? Iron mid. You conveniently disappeared for a minute. You conveniently disappear when I break out the Iron Goddess. Streamlabs is now #1, by the way. Now this will be kind of a little bit ugly because I am running with recoils. So plan here will be Wiccan, Ironheart, Mole, Oosh. I can't do this with recoils on. You have to turn recoils off. Because there's just no way to do that fight with recoils on. No good way. It gets very ugly and it's not worth the heartache in it. So I'll take recoils off. Then we'll do Gallon there with Wiccan. We'll come over here. We'll do Thanos with Ironheart. We'll do Infamous Iron Man with Ironheart. Then I think we'll do this Scream with Ironheart. And that'll be it. That's the downside to Path 4, is that node right there. Because you start off with a heal block debuff. Debuff! How about debuff? So you start off with 3 debuffs if you're running recoils. No way of getting rid of it. So she is unblockable the entire fight. And you can do it, yes. I can't. Some people can. It's a painful fight. Not saying it's going to be perfect and easy without doing that, but so what we're going to do is we're going to use some boosts that would expire. We're going to turn off recoils. And we're just going to have a little fun. And I'm a Wiccan novice, so if there's anything special I'm supposed to do with Wiccan, I know you can get up all 4 of his things and kind of go from there and do some stuff, and you want to activate the shield by holding block, and just some weird things that you do. If you have to do that, great. If not, yeah, see, like I've got 10 30% boost. Those are all going to be for probably 9.3. Something like that, right? That's something like how you play them. Be more passive, please. All I want is to, glance every hit against you. I may have taken most of these fights before. This is probably the slowest one of them because I fight it different. I don't fight it typical Mole Man style. I hate fighting Piggy. Almost about as much as I hate fighting Dust on the next node. Poor little pig. He huffed and he puffed. You know, the worst part about playing BGs is I keep looking for the unstoppable timer. She is so bad. She's just a trash champion. I mean, just absolutely horrible. I mean, why would anybody in their right mind use her? I just need to see what minis have been claimed. Make sure I don't step on somebody's toes. Waiting for Lion Chat to open up. Yeah, she's just trash. I mean, just complete utter trash. Now, I guess I got to open up Lion on my laptop here. If it'll open. She may be a kid. I'm fine with her being a kid. I don't care if she's a kid. I don't. I yeah. Just like I said, just trying to see if any minis have been claimed before I claim them. It'll take a second here. I haven't opened Line on my laptop since the last time I was in a hotel. I don't think anybody's posted anything about war in chat because we're treating it like off season. Okay. I can claim anything I want to claim. Let's go try to do this. Oh man, I don't want to use the freebies, but we're going to use the freebies. We'll use one of them. Then we'll save the rest. Just so I can entertain some folks here. This fight, I don't know how it's going to work, to be honest. I'm assuming it'll work. I don't know how it's going to work. We're going to find out. he's okay. He's okay. All right, now I got to look at something. We got to check something before we make a fool of ourselves here. So we're going to come here. We're going to go here, and that is a Deathless Thanos. Cold Snap, Frostbite, and Poison. So I can use Incinerates on him, correct? We're going to see how trash she really is. Do I have one I can buy in here with loyalty? In 1 day in 20. Not waiting. So you know what? We're going to burn the other freebie they gave us. And we'll take 2 fights. I was only going to do this last one, but since you're all here, and I'm keeping all 12 of you entertained. Okay. I'm going to screw this fight up, but there's 670,000 health. Okay, I thought I'd screwed up there. I screwed up there, though. That's fine. Just a little time for things to reset. Okay, now I've got to let things reset here a second. We'll hit once. Where's the fun in using Wiccan? I just wanted Moon there to complain on how trashy she is and how terrible and how mid. There's a couple reasons why not Wiccan there, because once I get the 5 debuffs on, I didn't have to worry about Bubble Shield. Not that I really had to worry about it too much in that fight anyway. But let's see. Infamous Iron Man. What stupid things is he? He is incinerate. Okay, so I do have to throw on rupture mode. Now we're getting a little low on health. So we go rupture. This is conflictor. The problem here is the cold snap, the bleed portion of it. Okay, we're just gonna have to fight. We're gonna have to fight good. See, that sucked right there. I forgot about his aura. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble again. I don't know how I'm going to get through this. I screwed up, is what I did. I'm going to get a bleed, and that's going to do it. Yep. Hey, Abdo and the Drunkerade, welcome. Yeah, I'm on the West Coast. I'm in Cali. That sucked. One little screw up there because of the aura. Oh well. Welcome in to the Drunk Raiders. You know what? I can even do this while I'm here. Hopefully I've got it set right. Hey, I do. There we go. I don't have very many effects on my laptop. That one I did bring with me. Alrighty, Zoe. Take care, man. Oh well. A little screw up there. Kind of sucked that I screwed that up. It should have been an easy fight, but I don't fight this guy often enough that I forgot about he has Doom's aura. So we'll finish this fight off here, hopefully. If the game will let me in. Hey, there we go. I almost fell asleep. Yes, I'm bringing shame. Now we have to wait it out. Now he doesn't have his aura, so it should be okay. We should be able to throw one more in there. Hey, there we go. We actually have 5 ruptures on there now. Hey, there we go. Hey, Bugman, welcome in. Welcome in. We're trying for a lag raid. Well, you brought it. You brought the lag raid. Okay. Well, one stupid little death there. I'll finish off. I'll do some more fights later. I use the free energy refills. Oh well. All right. Since we have all the raiders in here, got to find something to do. I'm going to put the win streak on the line. Abdo, you missed the tilt. Pretty little 6-loss streak right there. So purty. It's a purty thing. Let's see if we can get back up over 200 again. We're going to try one time to get over 200. Never got it. I was up to let's see, where did I start tonight? 250-ish? Drop down to 150-ish? All right, let's see what we can do here. We can get rid of that guy. That's the first thing we're going to do. I think we'll get rid of that guy. And then we'll get rid of that guy. Okay. Now, I'm probably not going to go for him. I put $100 in for him. Just so I could get some of the catalysts. I don't want to spend any more. Do I try Cull again? I've not had good luck with Cull. I really haven't. So did you break down and end up getting them, Abdo? Almost caught myself in between saying intoxicated gamer and Abdo, and it almost came out into Abdo, but yeah. You know what? I do need a reverse control immune for Gene, so there we go. May need to do a reroll here at the end. We need a serpent counter. You know what? I've done the fight once with Thanos. I can do it again. Right? Think you're going to. Looks like you're kind of champ. I can get 2 more R4 if I do it too. Yeah, that's kind of why I did it. I could do another R4. Figured it was, you know, worth the spend to do the R4. Okay. Okay. We're going to go there. I know you can Thanos that. You can juggy it too. Let's see what we do here. I hit 70. Yeah, I got one. Between two accounts, I got one tier 7B. Okay, sun, or snow moon, paging, snow moon, paging, snow moon, snow moon, hello. Testing, 1, 2. She's so bad. Ironheart, just trash. Should just call her Iron Trash. Should just call her Iron Trash. I mean, she's so bad. I should have thrown down my serpent, to be honest here. But let's see what we can do. Fine. You stupid little prick. You had to chase me in right at the last second. Oh well. I'm not going to do this one very well. Oh, and then the parry's done. GG's. I got the lovely serpent with the 10 million mile reach. We're just going to see if we can get him down low. Look at him. Look at this. Okay. Now we're kind of screwed, to be honest. I don't see me getting through Thanos with I put my win streak on the line, and this is what we get. Really? You're just gonna do that to me, huh? That's fine. You can't make crap up in this game sometimes. He has managed to stay back through every unstoppable. And then he rushes in. Wow, you got some big balls there, Thanos. Should be mine. Now come after me. Really? Would you hold block every once in a while, dude? Yeah, there was no way I could win that one. There was nothing I had. Alrighty, folks. I think that's going to do it for me too. I think that's the night for me. Let's see. Is anybody streaming? All right. If you want to go watch somebody, there is DLL. He is streaming. I'm calling it a night. I'm going to bed. Hope everybody had a good evening. Enjoyed watching me get my face wrecked entirely too much. But I'll be back tomorrow. Same, not necessarily same bat time, but same bat channel. Until then, I hope everybody has a great evening and take care all.